All right, 5 forward, 5 back. All right, we're gonna move into some inchworms. What that means is we're gonna stretch up all the way down. You're gonna feel a stretch through your hamstrings, and you're gonna walk those hands out here, and then back. You're gonna use your upper back to push through to get you here, and then use your hamstrings to pull you back up. And back out. We're gonna do 8 of these. And back up. Squeeze through your glutes, through your hamstrings to warm up the back of your legs, the back of your body. You want to add the push-up here. We're not doing a ton of push-ups today. We're still doing them, but get the blood flowing through your chest, shoulders, triceps. Love with those glutes. We're going to do a lot of leg work today. All leg heavy, but it's going to be great. It's going to be tough, but it's going to be good. That's what you guys all paid for, or donated for, I guess. How many are we at, Carl? All right, 2 more. Add that push-up if you haven't done it yet. It's only 2 push-ups. And 1 more. Out and push-up and up. All right. Now we'll take it to 10 air squats. You know what to do here. We put the weight back in our heels, drop it down. Body weight squats. We'll go for 10 of these. Just get the blood flowing through our legs, through our quads. All right. 5 more. Knees behind your toes, weight back in your heels. You're sitting back. Once we've hit 10 of those, take a little sip of water, towel off. I'm sweating a lot already. It's hot here in Delaware. So I'll explain our first EMOM. I'll keep time here. We're gonna kick it off with curtsy combos. What that means is you're starting feet hip distance apart. You're gonna cross it back into a cross back lunge and squat and up. Then you're gonna switch and do the other leg. Back and forth across. We're gonna go for 8 total of these. So that's 8 each side. So 1 and 1. That's our first one. Make sure you're leaning back, keeping the weight back in your heels. That's our first one. We're gonna go 8 of those, and then we're gonna add the half burpee, also called a squat thrust. Put your hands down, go out and in. The modification for this to make it a little bit easier is a step out and step in. Step out and step in. That's our first set. We're gonna run through that 4 times, then we're gonna do another one. I'll explain that when we get there. Let me get my timer. So this is gonna be 4 minutes of hard work. Get it? Every minute on the minute, 4 minutes, 4 rounds. Let me get my timer up here. Probably want it in the shade, but I don't know if that's gonna work. So I'll just put it over here. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready?
Let's go.
Let's do it. In 3, 2, 1. We're going 8 curtsy lunges. 1 and 1. Do it as fast as you can. Your break is determined by you. 4. Cross back, lean back, sand your shoulders up. Make sure you're not crouching down and leaning forward. You want to get a good burn in your glutes. And once you've hit 8 on each side, drop it down to those half burpees. We're out and in, out and in. We're doing 5, 3, and 4, and in 5. And if you need to do the step, we got 20 seconds before we go again. That first round's learning the movements. Second round, we know what we're doing. Third and fourth, pushing through. All right, we're going again in 8. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross back lunge. These are also called curtsy lunges. Each one, each side counts as a half. 4, 5, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Once you've hit 8, drop it to the ground. Half burpee. Again, step, step, step. step, step. And you're going for 5, 2. Harder version, the actual jump. 4 and 5. Take your break. We've got 15 seconds and we go again, third round. Woo! I'm sweating, y'all. If you guys are on the playlist with me, everyone remember this song from Step Up? In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 2 more rounds. We're halfway done with this one. 3. I'll go to the side. You can see I'm leaning back into my heels, putting the weight back there, sitting back. Back straight, not hunching forward, shoulders back. All right, once you're done with 8, you know where we're going. Half burpee, squat thrust, out and in. Make sure when you get into that plank position, your core is tight. You're a bridge. The little trolls down there, punching your stomach. Contract those abs. And once you hit 5, take your break. We're going again in 15. And this is our last round. Then we're moving to our second set for EMOM. So get ready, towel off if you need. We're going in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. Back and back. 3 and 4. 5. I know Sarah's a big Jason Derulo fan, so we got some of that for you. And 8. Once you've hit 8, drop it down. You know where we're going. Shoot for 6 this time. 2, 3. Woo. And 6. All right. That's it, guys. Those are done. Gonna stop the timer. I'll demo this next one. It's a breakdancer modification. Breakdancers, the full, most advanced movement is you're in sort of quadruped position. So shoulders, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and you're gonna go up and twist. This is the hardest version. Arms up, leg out. The modification, if you're a beginner and this is the first time trying this movement, I highly recommend starting here. This is what I normally do. So we turn and we touch, opposite hand to opposite foot, and twist, other side. Same thing, opposite hand, opposite foot. You're twisting through your core, you're keeping your core tight to guide your hips through that whole movement. It's really a core exercise. So we're just doing those, but we're gonna do 10 of them. So that means 10 each side. Easiest version, again, opposite hand, opposite foot. If you need to modify even further, feel free to just take the twist of the hips, but you're contracting through that core. Are we ready? We ready?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let me get my timer back out because my phone is overheating. This is fun. I'm gonna put it under a towel. All right. Get down in that quadruped position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And let's do it. 10 on each side. So that's 1 and 1. Let's go. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. And take it as slow as you need. You're creating your own rest. If 10 is too many and you don't get a rest, use this first one to determine how many you can do and still give yourself a little break. And 8, 9, and 10. Take your break. We're going again in 25 seconds. Whew. Yeah, I didn't want to superset this with anything. It's a little hard for that. We're going in 15. If you want to give it a shot this time, feel free to do the full movement. Leg across, arm all the way up. Like this. We're going. Let's do it. Woo. Shoot for 10. No ego here. No one can see you. So the worst thing that's gonna happen, you're gonna fall 3 inches to the ground. Give it a shot. Whew. Whew. We should feel this through our shoulders, in our core. Once you hit 10, take that break. We got 20 seconds. We're halfway done with those. But 2 more isn't easy. But, so props to you guys. Keep it up. We're going again in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, take it as slow as you need. Do what you can. Let your body tell you what it needs today. Keep core tight, back straight. When you're in the middle position, your back should be straight, almost like tabletop. Clenching through that core. Feel like someone's about to punch you. Contract your abs. Whew. We got 25 seconds. Then it's our final round for EMOMs, and we are done with those. We're moving into some slower strength sets after that. I'm ready for them. We gotta go 1 today. We're going again in 7, 4, 3, 2, last round, let's go. Get down, twist it. If you've been going with the toe tap version, I encourage you, try a couple of the full version. You can do it. You're strong if you made it this far. If you made it onto the Zoom today, you're strong. No, it's a big ask on a Saturday. All right, once you hit 10, you're done. Get some water, take a break, towel off. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this timer and give my phone a little break from the sun. Whew, sweating, y'all. Whew. Okay, making sure there weren't any comments or anything like that. Take a little break. Like I said, towel off, drink some water, catch your breath. Those are hard. Break dancers are the hardest, and my dad hates when I do them. But he's not here today.
Happy birthday, Sage!
Thank you. Okay. All right, so we're gonna do, like I said, 3 different strength sets. They're sort of like a superset of sorts. Haha, sort of like, yeah, all right. My brain's not doing well today. First one is gonna be a single leg RDL or a toe touch into a lunge. We're gonna do 8 of those. I encourage you, if you're in running shoes, take them off because you're gonna lose your balance. You want the flattest sole as possible. So if you're already wearing Converse, Vans, lifting shoes, that's gonna be good. Otherwise, I recommend barefoot because this is a balance one. We're gonna take our opposite hand, touch it down to opposite toe. Then that leg that went back, it's going forward into a lunge and back. Your easier modification is gonna be do the toe tap, plant your foot down, and then take it forward. If you want the increased challenge of the balance part, that's where you're just gonna go up, keep your foot up, and into a lunge and back. We're gonna go 8 of those on each side, then we're gonna take it straight into a pulse squat for 10. That means we're just dropping it low into a squat position, and we're pulsing up and down, squeezing our glutes, butt back, heels down, 10 of those. I promise you might not feel them if you did them now, but you'll feel them after the toe touch lunges. We got it? Any questions in the chat before I go? Okay, thanks, Carter. Let's do it. Let's go for 8, we got it? We're ready? We're going. We're gonna go right leg down, left arm down, and forward lunge with the left leg, and back. Down, up, out, and back. That's 2. Up, down, and back. That's 3. Down, and 4. And we're going 8. You want, on the lunge, you want your front leg to be a 90-degree angle. You can see here. And then push back up through your heel. 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Once you're done with that last one, flip it around. Well, you don't have to flip it around. I just don't want to fall in the pool. So we're going left. Left leg is the standing leg. Reach that right leg back, right arm down, and up, and right leg forward. 1, down, up, and 2. Ooh, I'm losing my balance. Balance is its own challenge, guys. But the more you work on it, just like any exercise, the better it becomes. Remember that 90-degree angle in that front leg. You're keeping the standing leg straight when you do the toe touch. Using your hamstring and your glute to pull you back up. And once we've hit 8 here, immediately we're taking it into some pull squats. Drop it low, weight in your heels. Bounce low for 10, 4, 5, 6, 7. You should be able to wiggle your toes. 9 and 10. That's it. We're doing that 2 more times. If anyone has questions, throw them in the chat. Jump off mute if you want. Here to answer them. Grab some water, towel off if you need. I'm dripping. And then we're gonna go through that 2 more times. All right, let's do it. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's go. Right leg down, right leg down, left arm. Reach for that toe. You wanna keep your hips even when you do that, when you bend over to touch your toe. You do not want your left hip to be opening up to the ceiling. You want to keep both hips in line. 3 and 4. Actually, I'm probably behind all of you. 6. Shooting for 8. You're pushing up through your heel. And then on the RDL, pulling up with your hamstring and your glute. Once you've hit 8, switch sides, same thing. Left leg down, right hand down, and out for that lunge. Keep your knee behind your toe on the lunge. Feel this in your glute. Feel it in your hamstrings. Get a little quad action too on the lunge. It's doing it all. Keep those hips even, core tight. I feel like every exercise, if you focus on keeping your core tight, it helps you with your form. Fun fact. All right, once you've hit 8 of those, we're dropping down into pulse squats. You should be able to wiggle your toes because you're keeping all your weight in your heels. 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, towel off, get some water, last set of these. Then we're moving into some more core upper body stuff. Give those legs a break. I know we just did a lot of legs. Seems like a legit sweatband. Okay, we ready? We ready? Round 3. Let's do it. Right leg down, left leg, left arm, left hand, actually, to your toe. If you wobble a little bit, that's fine. I straight up fell over doing these the other day. It's all a work in progress. Everything's a work in progress. I'm just glad we can all be here and get better together. Once you've hit 8, you know where we're going. We're switching legs. That means left foot down, right hand to left foot, and up, pulling through your hamstring, pulling through your glute. We'll make those booties look nice for summer. 4, 5, woo, 6. All right, one more. And then we're moving to those pulse squats. Drop it down if you're already there. 10 of them. Let's go. Weight in our heels, butts back, shoulders back, chest up. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. This is your water break. I'll demo the next thing. We're gonna go bird dogs. I've got a much tougher modification for those If bird dogs are a little too easy, I'll show you both. Then we're going into narrow to wide push-ups. So to start, what I mean by a bird dog is quadruped position. Again, wrists and hands under shoulders, knees under your hips. Should be, see a little square here. You're keeping your core tight, and you got a little box. We're gonna take opposite hand, opposite leg, reach out, and in, elbow to knee. We're gonna do 8 of these on each side. If this is too easy for you, the modification is to tuck your right toes, take that knee a couple inches off the ground. Ooh, I don't know, even know if I can do it. Just makes it a little tougher. Add some leg work, add some intense core work as well. So that's your modification for more difficult if you want to take it. Otherwise, we're going to go 8 on each side, elbow to knee. Then we're going to switch legs and arms, I guess, and do the same thing again for 8. Then we're going to take it to narrow to wide push-ups. So 8 of those total, 4 of each. You're going to put your elbows in close to your body like a crocodile. If you do yoga, it's like chaturanga kind of. Then we do a narrow push-up. Then you're going to take your hands out wide outside of your mat and do a wide push-up. That'll focus triceps into a little bit more of a chest focus. So 4 of each, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. You get the picture. We're ready? Let's do it. Starting in bird dogs. Again, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Reach that right arm out, left leg out. In, crunch elbow to knee. We're gonna go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep that core tight. 3, 2, and 1. Down and switch. When you do the extension, make sure you're really reaching, getting that full stretch, and then crunching in with your core. Your core is really what's driving the movement. It's pulling your leg in, it's pulling your arm in. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down. Narrow to wide push-ups. Feel free to take it to your knees. That's easier. All I ask is from your knees to your shoulders is one straight line. Your butt's not up, your butt's not sagging, your back is straight. Again, my analogy of your body's a bridge. There's a little troll under there punching. He's making you keep your core tight. So we're going narrow push-up. Your biceps should be like grazing the sides of your body. Then take those arms out wide. Wide push-up. Back in. 2, 3. And 1 more of each. And out. I got like sweaty handprints even on the ground. Carl smart with the towel. All right, get some water if you need it, towel off if you need it. I should just bring my water over here so I can stop going back and forth. But we're gonna do it again. Bird dogs to start. Let's go for it. 8 on each side. If you wanna try the more advanced option, feel free to tuck your toe, your right toe under, pick the knees up 2 to 3 inches off the ground. Actually probably 1 to 2 inches off the ground, out and in. Let's go for 8. Feel free to be on the ground or up. Let's go. Out and in. 1. You're stretching, fully reaching for something way beyond you. 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. Switch. Left arm, right leg. Let's go. Out and in. You're pushing through your right hand, engaging the muscles in your shoulder, in your back. You should really feel this almost everywhere. When you do the extension on your back leg, you should squeeze your butt. Get a little extra pump there. I don't know the right word I'm trying to say. And once you hit 8, back in. We're going back to those narrow to wide push-ups. So tricep push-up, feel free to take it to your knees. No egos here. No one can see you. Just keep your hips down. Back straight. Halfway. A tricep and a chest focused one. Once we got 8 total, you know the drill. Towel, water, all that jazz. Stay hydrated because it's getting hot out here, y'all. I'm gonna get a sip of water and then we'll go our final set. We like 3s because first one, you're learning the exercise. The second one, you're doing it. Third one, you're pushing it. You're trying something a little bit harder than the time before. So what I mean by that is we're going for 10 bird dogs. Let's do it. Right arm out, left leg out, squeeze the glute, reach through your entire arm and crunch. And 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, 6, crunch through your core, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch it up. So last bird dogs. Left arm out, right leg out. 1, 2. Whew. Push through your shoulder of the standing arm. Your back should feel everything engaged. We're more than halfway. 8, 2 more, 9, and 1, and done. Now those narrow to wide push-ups, we're gonna stick with 8. 4 narrow, 4 wide, alternating. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, elbows back. If you've been on your knees, try the first 2 up on your toes. If you have to drop it back to your knees, that's fine. Do it. Do what you need to keep going. Be the motto for life, huh? Do what you need to keep going. All right. Woo. Now really grab some water. I'm sure I'm like dripping. It's kind of disgusting. But next, we've got glute bridge marches. So taking it down to our backs, we'll give our arms a little bit of a break. What I mean by glute bridge marches is you put your hands next to your butt. You put your heels up also next to your butt, as close as you can. You're going to squeeze your glutes to bring your butt up off the ground. But each time you do that, you're also going to raise your leg. This is a single leg exercise, so we work each glute independently. So what I mean is up, right leg comes up, you're flexing through your heel and down. Then you push up, other leg and down. Squeezing your glutes, flexing through your heel, we're marching. We're gonna do 10 of those, so 10 total, 10 each side, that's what I mean. Okay, and then we're gonna go from that into back burners. We've worked a lot of our chest, core in the front, but I wanna work our back. So what I mean by back burner, you're on your stomach, you're just gonna flip it over, reach forward like a Superman, then you're gonna come out, cactus your arms. When they hit about parallel, or when you get a 90-degree angle cactus, you're gonna flip them and go back of your hands to your lower back. Out and up. It's like you're swimming, but kind of weird. To add it a little bit, make it a little more difficult, feel free to squeeze through your lower back and lift your feet off the ground as well. If this is your first time trying this, I do not recommend starting with the lower back piece. Just get the swimmer part down. You can try it in later sets. We got it? We good? Any questions? Let me check the chat. No? Sweet. All right, glute bridge marches. So again, laying on our back, we're going 10 each side. Heels up by your butt. We're pressing up with our glutes. Let's go. 1, and heel comes up, down. 2, down. 3, 4, 5. Whew, 6. Should feel this in your booty cheeks. You're really up on your upper back when you come up. Resting on your triceps. Halfway. Carl's keeping count for me. Thankful for that because I always lose track completely. We're at 15, meaning we're doing 20 total. Let's just think of it that way. And one more, 20. Awesome. Roll it over. This should be easy because we're all sweaty. So we just flip it over. Get in that Superman position. Arms up front. If you want to raise your legs as well, do that by squeezing your butt cheeks together as if there's like a penny in there. All right. Let's do it. Up, cactus arms, flip, and lower back of your hands to your lower back. You're squeezing through your upper back with your shoulder blades as if that penny that you had in your butt is now between your shoulders too. 2, 4, and out, in, 5, 6, we're going for 8, 7, and 8. Woo! Shake it out. Shake out your, I like to do like a little shimmy. Give your muscles some much needed jiggle. And then we're doing it again. Heck yeah. We're making great time, guys. I was a little worried about that. It's all good. All right, we got 2 more sets. Now we understand the movements a little bit more. If anyone has questions, feel free to unmute or post them in the chat. I will take a look. I can see like where the new ones come in. So back to those glute bridges. Heels up by your butt, down on the ground. Ground those heels, dig them in, and put your hands down, and let's go. 1, up, 1, down. Squeeze the glutes. You should feel it in your hamstrings. If you don't, I encourage you to focus first on just doing a regular glute bridge by squeezing your butt together. You're not raising it up using your hips. You're really squeezing through that ass. Woo. Where we at, Carl? Go.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, 13, 14. Core again, keep it tight. 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, 20. And roll it over, slide it over if you're a little like slippery worm like me right now. Arms out, you know where we're going. Arms are out, we're going in, lifting our chest off the ground with our back. Clenching like we have a penny between our shoulder blades. Flipping your arms to the back of your hands to your lower back and down. Cactus those arms to start. Flip them and down. 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be feeling this in your upper back, in your shoulder, those rear delts a little bit, mostly around your shoulder blades. All right, last one of these guys. Then we've got a 9-minute core Tabata at the end because we all want abs. It's summertime. We're at the beach now, so if that helps me for the rest of my beach day, that'd be great. So again, I need to stop saying so. Let's go. Let's lay down. Give yourself a little breather here to relax, catch your breath, let your heart rate come down a little bit because it's coming back up. Heels up by your booty. And we're pressing up. Let's go. 1, 3, down and up. 4, squeezing through the glute, through your hamstring, pressing down through your standing heel, using that momentum to push you up. 12. If you're getting used to it, put your arms up. Straight up from your shoulders. Make it a little bit harder. Adds a little bit of core work. 19. And one more. 20. Now flip it over. The sexy slide. All right. Last one, guys. I encourage you, if you haven't been squeezing your glutes and lifting your feet off the ground with you, basically using your lower back, try it this time. Try it for the first couple. Try it for 1. I don't care. No one can see you. Do whatever you want. Let's go. Out, cactus, flip, and back. 1. We're swimming through molasses, guys. That would kind of suck right now considering how hot and sweaty and sticky we are already. 3, 4. 3 more. 6, 2 more. 1 more. Let's go. Woo. All right, towel off. I'm sure we all need to do that. I have one. My self-tanner is all gonna come off, guys. But that's good. I'd rather sweat than not sweat when I'm working out, right? So we're moving to that 9-minute core Tabata. So what that means is 3 rounds, 2 exercises each set, 3 sets of exercises. We're gonna run through each set 3 times, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. It's quick, it's dirty. You can do anything for 20 seconds. You look at like 1 text message for longer than 20 seconds. So I know you can do this. I'm gonna get my timer out so I have the dings and I don't have to constantly be looking at it. But let's do a little demo. Our first one, this is easy because it's the same exercise, just each side. What I mean by that, we're going up into a side plank. You can take it to a low side plank on your forearm. If you want to get a little extra shoulder work, take it to a high plank where we're not staying there. We're reaching up. We're going thread the needle, under and up. You keep those hips bumped up. Don't let them sag. That's not gonna work your obliques like keeping them up is. So that's our first one. We're flipping it over to the other side. Same thing on our right arm. We got that? Second set, I'll remind you guys as we go, but the second set is gonna be a leg lift. So hands under butt, just lifting our legs. If you wanna make it more challenging, you can take it to a windshield wiper. What I mean by that, we're bending our knees, or you can do straight. That's gonna be the hardest version. So I recommend starting by bending your knees and go over, up, and over, up. We're going straight from those into boxer sit-ups. So normal sit-up, but instead at the top, you do a punch right, punch left, or if you're left-handed, left then right, and down. So you get your sit-up with also a little bit of an oblique twist. From there, we're gonna move into a crunch variation. Everyone knows what a crunch is. I'll demo some additional variations when we get there. And then right from there to a hollow hold. And I know you all hate it, but it's my birthday, so we're doing it. That means banana bodies out, pointing at toes. We're holding here. Shoulder blades are off the ground. You're squeezing your glutes. Trust me, it's kind of a killer at the end, but that's why it's at the end, because then you're done. You don't have to do anything else. We got it? We ready? We ready, guys? Yeah. Let's go. We got 20 seconds on the clock. We're starting with the side planks. Thread the needle. I'm gonna start left arm down. Feel free to take it into low plank or high plank, whatever is better for you today. We got 20 seconds. Let's do it. Get up. Up and thread the needle. You're reaching underneath your own body, keeping those hips up. My troll analogy still stands here. Halfway. He's under there. He's punching your core. You're clenching. You're preparing for it. Done in 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. I'm gonna do a little slippery spin. We're going again in 4, 3, 2, get up. Let's go. 1. And it's as many as you can do in the 20 seconds. And up. We're halfway, 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down. Switch it back up. We're going right to the other side. We've got 2 more sets of these. Then we're moving on. Going in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna go low plank this time. Up and under, up and under. You're contracting through your core. Keeping your hips up, halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Spin it around or flip it over. I gotta spin so I'm facing forward the whole time. Feel free to just flip it over. We're going again in 3, 2, 1. Get up. We're more than halfway now. 10 seconds. Reach up and under. All while keeping the hips in line. Keeping a straight line from your ankles up to your hips. 2, 1, down. Last set of these. Then we're done with side planks for a while. We're actually done with planks completely after this. No more planks. We love that. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, get up. Whew. A modification if you need it. Feel free to take that bottom knee to the ground. but make sure you're keeping that straight line. Your hips aren't sagging. They're not up too high. We're done in 3, 2, 1. Last one, final plank. Now we're laying on our backs for a little. Let's go, 3, 2, 1. Feel free again. Take that to the knee if you need. Otherwise, if you've been taking it on your knee, get up. Try it this time. 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lay it back. You're laying down. We're going into leg lifts. Our easiest version is hands underneath our butt cheeks and just lifting our legs using our core. Let's go. Another option, if you wanted, leg lift with a hip raise, leg lift with a twist and the hip raise, or those windshield wipers. If you want to let your legs fall all the way until you feel your core engage, then use your abs to pull it back up. In 3, 2, 1. Now we've got those boxer sit-ups. What I mean, sit up, punch, punch, and back. It's just a regular sit-up with a little added oomph. Let's go. Up, punch, punch, and down. I know we got a lot of pent-up anger right now, so this is the time to freaking use it. Let's go. We're done in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay it back down. Back to those leg lifts. Encourage you, if you've done the regular leg lifts, try the twist, try the hip lift this time. Let's do it. Up and down. Up and down. Your shoulder blades are down. Your head is down. You don't want to extend your neck. That can hurt you. Halfway. In 3, 2, 1. Back to those boxer sit-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1. On the sit-up piece, you want it to feel like there is a string coming out of the center of your chest to pull you up. You're not rocking back and forth using your momentum. Your chest and your core is actually what's pulling you up to a sit. And punch, punch. Sure, there's tons of people on the internet who want to punch in the face right now. We're done. Back to leg lift, right? Okay, want to make sure I wasn't making you guys do one extra. Last leg lift, last boxer sit-up, then in that last set. Let's do it. Add the hip lift. We're halfway. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's our final boxer sit-ups. Let's do it, guys. Pulling up through the chest, through the core. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up, punch, punch. Get a full rotation, a full twist in there. That's how you're adding some oblique work. Think of it more as like a hook for all my boxers out there. Woo. Done in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're moving to crunches. Feel free to do your standard crunch. So just up, getting those shoulder blades off the ground. A frog crunch if you'd like. Hang on, I'm gonna pause so I can demo this. A frog crunch if you'd like. What I mean by that is feet together up by your butt. So you got little froggy legs and you're reaching through. That's an option. We've also got, I think, what other kind of crunches?
Legs straight up.
Oh, feel free to stick your legs straight up and reach for your toes. That's another kind of crunch. Take it to the original ones if you want to do that too. That's fine. Do whatever you want. Just a crunch. Let's go. Shoulder blades come off the ground. Sorry, my phone is overheating, so I'm getting nervous that I'm going to lose the timer, and I don't want to do that to you guys. Halfway. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, woo. Hollow holds. 20 seconds of holding. I guarantee you can do anything for 20 seconds. Let's go. Banana body, shoulder blades are off the ground, your ankles are off the ground. If this is too challenging for you, feel free to drop your legs and just get the whole shoulder blades off the ground. Or go the opposite way, shoulder blades down and just legs off the ground. Whatever you can do today is good enough. You're here, you're doing it. 3, 2, 1, down. 2 more sets, that's it, then we're done. We're going again in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do it, crunch. 2, woo. I'm like counting like my reps matter, they don't. You're just getting your shoulder blades off the ground, reaching forward, using your chest, very similar to a sit-up. In 4, 3, 2, and 1, down. Second hollow hold. We got, I'm done. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hold. Again, shoulder blades off the ground, ankles off the ground. If you need to just do one or the other, that's totally fine. Do what you need to do today. Woo, woo, woo. I'm gonna shut up. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Last set, guys. Third and final set. This is it. Make your crunch a little harder if you can. Put the legs up. That'll add some. Let's go. 1. Woo. Woo. Shoulder blades off the ground. You're pulling with your chest. That invisible string exists. We're halfway. 7. And 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you know what it is. It's the hollow hold. We're going in 4, 3, 2. Last one, guys. You're balancing on that low back. Oh, I got a spider on my stomach. That's really unfortunate timing. Only 10 seconds. You have that many fingers. You can count down that way. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop. Wonderful job, everybody. We're gonna stretch it out. That's our 45 minutes though. No need to stay for the stretch if you got somewhere to be. It's busy, it's Saturday, but we're gonna stretch it out here if you wanna stay. I know my core could use it. So we're gonna start by stretching our core. What I want you to do is you're gonna get back into a tabletop position, but you're gonna extend your legs. We're going into sort of an up dog type situation, stretching through our core, because those hollow holds, they freaking kill. Push up, stretching through the core, that center line. If you didn't want to give it a twist, side to side, that might feel good for your obliques. Just get the line. All right, once you've gotten some of those twists, take it back to your child's pose. But I recommend we're gonna take our right hand out and drag it back. So then you're getting a stretch through your right lat. One arm out, using your mat or your floor to hold your hand in place, using your hips to pull your shoulder back. That'll get you a nice stretch through the side body. Come back up into tabletop, left arm out, and drag those hips back to stretch out that side. All right, back into tabletop. We're gonna take our right leg, bring it out, and then up next to our right hand on the outside of our right hand. You should be feeling like a nice low lunge. You just get a stretch through your hip flexor. We're going to sit it up and lean our hips forward. We're stretching through our hip flexors. You should feel it in the left hip. All right, come back. So you're back at a 90-degree angle there. Plant your left hand. Take that right arm up. Twist. Feel really good through your core and your back, everything. All right, reach your arm forward. Windmill it down. Bring that right leg back. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Left leg out, swing it up to the outside of your left hand and bring yourself up to a stand. Hips forward, stretching through our right hip flexor. Woo-hoo. This song makes me cry. All right, right arm down, left arm up for the twist. All right, take that arm forward, windmill it down. Take the knee back. Let's go up into a little down dog. Stretch through our calf, through our back of our legs, upper back. All right. Now bring it up to a stand. We're gonna do a little tricep stretch. Right arm up behind your head. Grab that elbow with your left hand. We're gonna stand. We did some tricep push-ups, so we definitely wanna stretch those out. All right, swing it down. Opposite arm, right hand grabbing that left elbow. And stretch it out. We will rise up, y'all. It's a crazy time right now, but we'll make it through and be better for it. Just like this workout, it was hard, but we're better for it. All right, one last thing. Reach up, we're gonna touch our toes, stretch through our hamstrings. We're gonna go 3 big windmills up and down. One more. Down, stretch with your hamstrings and back up. Thank you all for coming. Woo. This was awesome.
Happy birthday.
Thanks all for backing me up. My side squad over here. Also,
To you.
Happy birthday, dear
Dear Sage.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
thanks, guys.
I'm really bad
Thank you
at
all.
Happy
Thank you all for all the
birthday.
donations. This was amazing. We've made, obviously, so much money, and I'm going to keep the donations open until tomorrow. So if anyone feels compelled to give more, pass it along to your friends. I'm also recorded this, so